Welcome to Community as Practitioner channel. Today we will talk about introduction to control of communicable diseases. The control of communicable diseases depend widely on a healthy environment, which encompass clean water supply, adequate sanitation, vector control, and shelter. What is disease? Disease means deviation from normal structural or functional states of an organism, which is generally associated with certain signs and symptoms and has a different nature from physical injury. Communicable diseases are illnesses mainly caused by virus or bacteria that spread from human to human or animal to human through contact with contaminated surfaces, body fluid, blood product, bite from animal, or through the air. Classification of communicable diseases. We have bacterial diseases, viral diseases, fungal diseases, protozoan diseases, and helminthic diseases. Bacterial diseases. A variety of illnesses caused by bacteria. Examples: tuberculosis, typhoid, leprosy, cholera, tetanus, and pneumonia. Viral diseases. A variety of illnesses caused by virus. Example: measles, hepatitis, HIV/AIDS, poliomyelitis, chickenpox, and COVID-19. Fungal diseases. A variety of illnesses caused by fungi. They are also known as mycosis. Example: Tinea pedis, candidiasis, aspergillosis. Protozoan diseases. A variety of illness caused by protozoan. Example: malaria, amoebiasis, leishmaniasis, and African trypanosomiasis. Helminthic diseases. A variety of illnesses caused by helminth, a parasitic worm that causes many infectious diseases. Example: ascariasis, schistosomiasis, trichuriasis, and hookworm. Causative agent. A causative agent is a substance that causes the disease. We have biological agent and chemical agent. Biological agent are microorganisms known as pathogens and their associated toxins, which they have the ability to affect an individual in a variety of ways, which range from mild reaction to serious medical condition and even death. Examples: bacteria, virus, and fungi. Chemical agent. A chemical compound that has toxic effect on human health. It includes dust, mixtures, and common materials such as paints, fuel, and solvent, which are in domestic and industrial use every day. Chemical agent causes cancer and many of the occupational diseases. Then we will talk about chain of infection. Epidemiological triad model hold that infection results from the interaction of three things: agent, host, and the environment. The transmission of communicable diseases occur when an agent leaves its reservoir or host through a portal of exit and conveyed by some mode of transmission, and enter through an appropriate portal of entry to infect susceptible hosts. Then reservoir, a habitat in which infectious agent normally lives, grow, and multiply. We have human reservoir, Most common infectious diseases have human reservoirs. Diseases that are transmitted from person to person without intermediaries include measles, mumps, and sexually transmitted diseases. Animal reservoir. The term zoonosis refers to an infectious disease that is transmissible under natural conditions from animal. Humans are also subject to diseases that have animal reservoirs. Many of these diseases are transmitted from animal to animal and with humans as incidental hosts. Their examples include brucellosis, anthrax, rabies, and Ebola. Environmental reservoir. Plant, soil, and water are also reservoirs for some infectious agent. Then we will talk about entry and exit portal. Portal of entry refers to manners in which a pathogen enters a susceptible host. The route of entry are respiratory tract, gastrointestinal tract, skin or mucous membrane, and blood product. Portal of exit refers to a path by which a pathogen leaves its host. It is usually correspond to the site where the pathogen is localized. The exit route are respiratory tract, excretory system, bodily secretion, blood product, broken skin. Then we will talk about mode of transmission. An infection may be transmitted from its natural reservoir to a susceptible host in different ways. Mode of transmission has been classified in different ways, but the widely used classifications are discussed here. We have two major types, direct and indirect mode of transmission. In direct mode of transmission, we have direct contact, droplet spread. In indirect mode of transmission, we have airborne, vehicle-borne, and vector-borne. Direct mode of transmission. An infectious agent is transferred from reservoir to a susceptible host by direct contact or droplet spread. Direct contact occurs through skin-to-skin contact, kissing, and sexual intercourse. Example, gonorrhea. It also refers to soil or vegetation harboring infectious organisms. Example, hookworm. Droplet spread refers to spray with relatively large short-range aerosols produced by sneezing, coughing, or even talking. Example, pertussis. Indirect mode of transmission refers to the transfer of an infectious agent from reservoir to a host by a suspended air particles, inanimate objects, vehicles, or animate intermediaries, known as vectors. Airborne mode of transmission occurs when infectious agents are carried by dust or droplet nuclei suspended in air. They include settled particles on surfaces and become resuspended by air current or blown by soil. Vehicles include food, water, biological products, fomites, handkerchief, beddings, utensils. They are known as inanimate. Improperly canned food provide favorable environment for pathogens. Vectors such as mosquitoes, flies, and ticks may carry an infectious agent through purely mechanical means or may support growth or changes in the agent. Control of communicable diseases. Knowledge of the portal of exit and entry and mode of transmission will provide a basis for determining appropriate control measures. Interventions are directed at controlling or eliminating agent at source of transmission, protecting portals of entry, and increasing host defense system. Thank you.